Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. Let's see what's going on in your energy. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Don't forget to click on that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment. It does help the channel grow. You're coming out in this reading as the High Priestess. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on here for Gemini? I'm seeing some healing being done. Somebody's wishing on something. You have a fire sign who's wishing on something here. Trying to get their way. Maybe an Aries. Okay, tell me more about the 10. So you have a very high intuition when it comes to things that you shouldn't know. Like I'm hearing like you know things you shouldn't know, but you just know them. And you don't know how you know them, but you just know them. And it looks like it's because you're the high priestess. You're the high priestess. You have a higher understanding. Your spirituality is bigger than life. Like you can see things that other people can't see. Now, you do have somebody around you who's upset. Maybe they lost out on some money or property or something like that. There does seem to be this competition thing going on between the two of you. There is some kind of conflicts. There's something going on where this person feels like legally they got the shorter end of the stick, or something is happening around you that's legal. Okay. And this person feels like, it wasn't fair. This person could be a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus. Okay. So you have somebody around you who's an earth sign who feels like, you're getting the better deal here, Gemini, like you're getting something better than them, and you're just minding your own business, having this great new start, healing, just healing and getting connected with your spirit and just enjoying life and being motivated and just being courageous and doing your own thing, right? I do see you fired up and ready to go. Like you're ready to do something. You do have somebody around you who is definitely in that energy. Okay. You have a new beginning here, Gemini. Something in that is exciting for you. Now, you do have somebody around you who is looking at you and thinking that you are very, very attractive. They're seeing you and they're like looking at you like, wow, you got it going on. I do feel like this person is wishing that you would come out of your shell. They're wishing that you would come out and talk to them or do something. This person is not getting their wish because you're not doing anything. You're not going to talk to them. I do feel like there's something here that this person is not aware of, and that's that you are very involved in what you got going on. So you're not even looking around at this time. You might not even be looking for a partner in that way, okay? This person would have better luck if they were to come toward you as a friend, to be a friend at this time. And that's what I'm hearing. Now, this person who feels, they feel like they got lucked out, they got pushed out of something. This person who's upset with you might be aware that this other person is very attracted to you. I do see somebody here who is giving up something in their life. Somebody here is giving up, like, maybe their toxic ways, or they're giving up addictions. They're letting something go. They're doing it willfully. They're wanting to get things done. Okay. Maybe it could be the person that is looking at you and they want to get together with you. I don't see you talking to this person. It looks like this person is very sad. They're not happy about being single at all. They're miserable being single. This person wants a partner in their life. That might be why they're giving up addictions at this time to make themselves more appealing to you, become become more like something that you would like. Maybe you don't smoke, maybe you don't drink, maybe you don't party, you don't do those kinds of things. You're more of a spiritual person, and this person sees you and they're like, wow, so I need to become more like Gemini so Gemini and I can connect. So they're in that energy like, I got to give up my bad habits here. I got to let them go. So Gemini will look at me like, I am on top of the world here. I'm on top of my business, right? That kind of thing. Now, I'm hearing that this person who is upset with you because of a loss of property or money or inheritance or something, they're upset with you, but they're not going to be able to go anywhere because I'm hearing that the judge is going to be like, no, you have a very weak case. They're just going to be like, hey, your case is not strong enough for this to even go to court. So they might be talking to a lawyer or something. I am hearing that that person is lying about you, but the judge is saying no. Okay. The lawyer is saying no, it's weak, it's not going to work out. Now, that person who's angry with you is aware that this other person is attracted to you, and they're like trying to come in to like tell that person something about you or whatever, but it's not going to work out, okay? Because that person is still planning to like get their act together. They're still planning to try to pull themselves together. They are like working really hard here because they want to communicate with you. They want you to see them as somebody who makes the right decisions. They want you to see them as being an honorable person. This person could be in the military. They could be some kind of soldier, or they could even be somebody who works in law enforcement, maybe a security guard or something like that. Okay. This person definitely wants you to see them as somebody that you can like let go of your guard, or they want you to be able to feel at ease with them, secure with them. That might be why they're trying to stop drinking. Maybe they found out something about you, and this might be for one of you. Like they found out that you don't like people who drink, or maybe you're an ex-drinker, and if you're around somebody who does those things, it might tempt you or something like that. So this person wants you to look up to them, okay? And they're not listening to anything that that family member is saying, because it is looking like that person who's mad at you is a family member, or it could be an ex, okay? Because that usually falls into family category, right? Somebody that you were married to. um but this person definitely wants you to see them as the emperor. So they really want you to see them as the person who makes things happen. Somebody that you could like lean on, somebody that you could like put your head on and just breathe, that kind of energy. Like that's how they want you to see them. They want you to see them as somebody that you could really depend on, right? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is ready to come in and just like really wants to start something really passionate with you. I think this person, they look at you, Gemini, and they see your passion. I mean, they see you starting something new here. They see how you're very driven to do something. You're very courageous. They see these things in you. They love that you get excited about things, okay? And they want to like come in and they want to woo you, despite whatever that person is saying, whoever this other person is, right? This family member who has it out for you. Despite what that person says, I see here that this person is not listening to anything that that person has to say about you at all. Like they are still seeing you as the bomb. Like they're still seeing you as somebody they want to like get together with. I see this person, Gemini. Um, it's like they have been procrastinating a lot and like I want to say like getting lost in daydreams or getting lost in some kind of fantasy about you and them. And I'm hearing this person doesn't want to do that anymore. They've been doing this for a while. They've been just procrastinating and dreaming and just, you know, doing a whole lot of that, but without taking much action. And now this person wants to come out of that. I think this person has been sitting back and watching you and studying you for a long time. And they really like what they see. They really like who you are as a person. So I think it goes beyond just your looks. It's more than that. It's It's who you are, how you get excited about things. They really like it. This person is realizing that if they keep procrastinating, you're just going to get swooped up by somebody else. They realize that, if they don't hurry up and get their act together or get their house in order, because that's what they're saying to themselves. They're telling themselves, I got to get my house in order. I need to hurry up and get my crap together. I got to get myself straightened up, that kind of thing. So this person doesn't want to procrastinate anymore. They're done with that. They're like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. They want to win. They want to win, but they also want you to see them winning. They want you to look up to them. They really do. They want some kind of recognition for something. Okay, let me see what that is. They want some kind of recognition, or they want you to recognize them as somebody who, I'm hearing like marriage material. They want you to look at them as somebody who's marriage material, somebody that you could have a happy home with. So this person is like working overtime to correct themselves or fix themselves. And this person knows you're a family member. They know your family member, the one that has it out for you, the one that's over there crying that things are unfair. Yeah, they know that person. They know each other. Maybe they were drinking buddies at one point. But they want you to see them as somebody who, you can have a home with. Somebody that's, they want you to see them as good looking too. So, okay. They want you to see them as like being their partner or being the perfect partner for them. So if you're the kind of person who works out or you're very active, maybe you go jogging or something like that, this person is going to start doing the same thing. You might even notice them out and about, okay? So like when you're out exercising or maybe you're going to the gym or something like that, you're going to start noticing this person. If not already. Like this person wants to be your equal in every which way. They want you to see them as your equal. This person is serious about you. You have the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands coming out with the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion here. Oh, this person. So when I say that they're daydreaming about you, you know what they're daydreaming about. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. I do feel like this person and you are going to end up together, okay? Because it's like they want to be your, there's a word for this. What is it? It's remember when Bella had the baby and the baby ended up, what, trying to remember. There's a word here I'm trying to find. So what I'm hearing is like this person wants to imprint on you, just like how Jacob did with Bella's baby. So he became whatever she needed him to be, Like if she needed him to be a teacher, he was a teacher. If she needed him to be whoever she needed him to be, right? I feel like very strongly that is what this person's trying to do. They are trying to become what they feel or think that you need them to be. Yeah. It's their way of building like this solid foundation with you, or yeah, with the tower in reverse. It's like they want to build a solid foundation with you from the ground up. So they want everything to be like really good between the two of you. Yeah. Build a life together. This person would like to build a life together with you. Okay. They do want that new beginning. This is definitely somebody who's very interested in a commitment with you. They're taking this very seriously. And I would even go as far as to say that this person has been studying you more than just watching you, but studying you. So, yeah, this person is imprinting on you. They want to be what you need them to be. That's what it is, Gemini. This other person over here, the one that is trying to come in and cause problems for you, they're not going to win. It looks like they're just going to be pouting in the corner, you know? So they're not going to get their way, and everything that they're trying to tell this other person is not going to work out. They're not going to influence that person the way that they think that they're going to influence them at all. Okay? So apparently this person knows a lot about you, and they've obviously got close to somebody in your family, even though they got close to somebody in your family who is mad at you or upset with you. Um but they are getting close to family members. I guess that makes it easier for them to get to know you. In some cultures, people do this, right? When they're interested in somebody, they'll go and check them out by talking to the neighbors or talking to people they work with before they even approach that person. Um, I want to say, like in Egypt, they do this, Morocco, they do this, maybe even in Saudi Arabia, I'm not sure. But I know in some cultures, and I'm sure it's not just Muslim cultures that do this. Um, I think in a lot of small cultures or tribal type of cultures, people find out that person's reputation first before approaching them, before they put themselves in a situation that could be dangerous, right? uh, Maybe we should adopt this kind of thing in the United States. I don't know. It might not be so bad, check out somebody's reputation and check out how they are as a person before interacting with them. But anyways, Gemini, you do have somebody who is very interested in you. Congratulations. It does look like that person is going to like want to get married. Okay, they're gonna want a wedding. They're gonna want the whole shebang. Everything to be done right. It does look like that person is trying to make everything right. So whatever problems you have in your life, it looks like that person's gonna want to be there for you. To how do I say, like, not just be there for you, but be the person that you need them to be at that moment. Okay. All right, Gemini, thank you for joining me. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all take care. Bye bye. This is what is going on in your energy.